Want to do is I'm streaming this right now on Twitch, so I want to make sure that stream's working, and if that stream's working, we're good to go. We're going to actually make a video. I'm going to push this to YouTube, so those of you probably right now are watching on YouTube because no one's even in the stream right now. I'm just looking at Chrome trying to get this thing working. That's why right now we're just staring at this trade terminal here. There's a lot of interesting stuff going around me that I'm not even focusing on because I'm trying to get this working. I want to make sure that I'm streaming on Twitch, so those of you who are subscribed to my channel and do actually follow me might get that chance to watch me if you're on at the right time. I'm very sporadic with the streams, so don't like feel any pressure to subscribe on Twitch or anything like that. It's just one of those things. If you're looking for it, it's gonna be there one of these days. You're gonna find it. I don't know. It's something I do. It's not like, it's not the end of the world if you can't make it. No big deal. But I try to get this out to Twitch because that's the easiest way to record. Well, not the easiest, but I feel like that's a good way to record these like 25. But right now I'm gonna do 25 PED mining run basically. Okay, there we go. I think it's on Twitch. Let me edit this. I'm gonna do a mining run. Anything like that. It's just one of those. My Twitch Serial Overdrives mining run, and we'll go with that. It looks like we're on Twitch. I'm gonna do one thing real quick. I want to check the volume that it's working. It's loading. It's buffering right now. I don't know what's going on with the internet. The internet's a little freaky right now. It's doing some stuff. Things. If you're all right, yeah. So it's working. We're good to go. We've got everything going here, and I guess it's time to play. Let's do this. So it's gonna be a 25 PED mining run. Basically, I'm gonna spend 25 PEDs. You guys know the deal, right? Like, why am I telling you this? I don't even know. I'm just talking at it right now. Well, I'm talking to you guys right now. I'm trying to get something together in my head to talk about, and then we're gonna go from there. So, mining run. We're gonna pick a cool location. I'm gonna pick one of the locations I've shown you guys in the past, and we're gonna see if I can make a profit. Hopefully I can. Sorry about that. It stopped. I switched over to the Twitch channel to see what was going on, and this video stopped. That's a little weird. Anyways, let's get going. Let's operate here. For those of you that are watching, like, hopefully you enjoy this video. This is something a little bit different. It's not going to be a how-to video. This is just going to be me doing a little bit of mining, playing a little bit. Maybe some tips will come out. Maybe nothing will come out. That's just how it works. So let's try somewhere. Yeah, I said I was gonna do somewhere I'd been before, but let's try somewhere new. I always like to mine along the coast. That's just me, partially because I don't mine with any armor, right? So the coastal runs make the most sense to me. Just because then I can drown the mobs and I won't get killed. This will load. There we go. Let's get out there. So if you guys didn't see, we are at the Megavolt. As far as mining goes, it is this area right here. I'm gonna run up towards the river, assuming, what are these things? Okay, so these are mobs that won't really be too much of an issue for me, so I'm not worried about it. Oh no, all right. Good thing I did that. Alright, I do have to do something real quick. I forgot to repair my mining equipment, so we got to go back and repair that. I've gotten out there before with my stuff unrepaired, and it really sucks because you've got to run back. I mean, you guys know what I'm talking about. And if you're a newer person watching this, always make sure your gear's repaired because that sucks when you're out there, like you're hunting, you're mining, you're doing something, and then like halfway through it, you realize you can't actually finish what you're doing. And yeah, I know my PED card is very low. A few of you guys have mentioned that. You're like, oh, you say you're some guru on like how to make money or whatever, which I don't think I've ever said I'm a guru, but people think like, like just because I made a video about like how to make money in Entropia universe, I'm some sort of like, I don't know, guy who knows stuff, and like I should have money in my PED card when I'm making these videos. And the truth is, I put all my money into deeds. I put all my money in Entropia Universe, not in real life. I did not take everything out of my bank account and dump it into Entropia Universe to buy deeds. But in Entropia Universe, I sold everything I had, and I just keep buying deeds. Those things are like crack. Like, look at this right here. I know we're doing a mining run, I'm pulling up deeds. We go to PED Flow Center. Today, I made nothing off Calypso because I pulled that out. I made a 1.36 PEDs off like 60 Arcadia deeds. That's sort of cool. I don't know. I like them. Gives me like my little weekly income of 60 PEDs or something like that, and then I use it all. That's why you don't see any money on my PED card, because I use all the money I get. Whatever I get from the game, I put it back into it. Unless I'm buying deeds, and then I guess I'm just sitting on the money I get, but still, not too bad, right? You want to hear bad? I used to be a trader. I don't think that's a dirty word anymore. But like in old Entropia universe, being a trader was like this dirty word, and I'd always have to defend it and be like, no, I'm not a bad guy. I'm just taking all that stuff that you don't want to sell, that you don't want to hold on to. I'm collecting it and then selling it in bulk on the auction for a little bit of a markup. Personally, I see nothing wrong with that. A lot of people that play the game, a lot of people that would deposit, because I didn't deposit, thought it was not the best thing to do. They look down on you for that. I don't know. I try not to look down on people unless I'm in a tall building, and then, that's just how it works. But, yeah, I don't know. Oops, did I just drop one? Shit. I didn't mean to do that. I did mean to do that, I guess. Now, so usually when I'm mining, the way I play it is I'll drop another probe if I hit something good. Like if I get a double hit. Like if I get end matter and ore in one hit, then I'm going to try again. Drop something else. If I don't, I'm not. But that time I broke my rule and it worked out. Usually I want two claim, like the two different ores in end matter, because then I figure double the chances of finding something again. Generally, if you don't find a claim your first drop, you're not going to find it in the second drop. I don't know if I put it up. I did a video where I just did a continuous drop of like 25 PEDs in a row. No, I didn't put it up. So I did a video where I did 25 PEDs in a row standing in one place, and I dropped it in basically probes. Big waste of money. I found nothing, and I thought, okay, this is a cool video. I'm going to put this up, and everybody's going to learn something. And then the video crashed, and I didn't get it recorded, and I decided to hold off doing that because it was a colossal waste of money. I was hoping I'd do a little bit better than I did, and I didn't do good at all. Let's see. Alright, so it looks like this is working. It looks like Twitch is up. I switch over every now and then to see it. There's 2 people watching right now, so shout out to you guys. If you don't know me from, well, if you don't know who I am, basically, or you don't know me from YouTube, check out my YouTube channel, Serial Overdrive on YouTube. I'm probably one of the only people out there making like Entropia Universe videos that are not just like hunting, or like I'm actually talking, I'm trying to give advice, I'm trying to help people out. Right now I'm not doing that, so this isn't like my normal one. This isn't like a normal video for me, but yeah, I don't know. I try to give advice, not to bash on anybody else out there. There's a lot of people doing YouTube. Well, there's a few Entropia Universe people doing YouTube, and a lot of their videos are decent, But I don't see anyone doing like beginner's guides and how to make money and all that. So I sort of took it on myself to do that, for good or bad. What attacked me there? What was that? It's a fish. I got attacked by a fish. I like dropping on islands for some reason. Ooh. So those of you who are newer, this might be a cool place to hunt. You got some level 3s out here. Hold on. Alright, so I know a lot of people watch this that are new. But those of you watching right here, might be a cool place to hunt, because you got some Mophoids. They're a little bit different, a little bit more fun, I think. I like hunting the human-sized creatures, but, that's just my cannibalistic tendencies. Now, would be a cool area to hunt, though, because if you look, these guys are like level 3, pretty low level, I think. So I think a lot of you guys would be able to do it in something a little bit different. Anyways, I'm just recommending you do it for fun. I'm not saying you're going to make a profit here. So those of you who watch these videos hoping you're going to learn how to make a profit, this video is not going to show you that. I do have some videos on how to make profit, how to mine, how to do that, but I don't know, this one's not going to. I don't know how to make money hunting. I don't know how to make money mining. I don't really know how to make money, well, crafting. I can give you advice for it. I can tell you how other people have done it in the past, but I haven't managed to pull it off. At one point for mining, I was probably breaking even, and that was about as good as I got. And the only reason I was breaking even was because I found like 1 or 2 areas that worked for me, and I just kept going back to them, and those were the only areas I'd mine. Unfortunately, you don't get skills really fast when you're doing that, because if you get 2 areas that you can drop maybe like 25 PEDs of probes a week and actually make a profit, what does that mean? That means most of the week you're not mining at all. You're not getting any skills, and that's why I'm so low level. Also, because I didn't deposit, it took me a while to get where I am. So I guess if no one in the chat room has any questions or wants to talk, I'll go over the life cycle or whatever it is of Serial Overdrive. I've done this before, but I've gotten a lot of new subscribers on YouTube, which is where this video is going to be going if it turns out good. Basically, I started Entropia around like 06, 07. Yeah, I've been playing for a decade. Think about that, folks. Some of you were probably just little kids back then, and some of you probably had full-time jobs. Whatever. Oops, I didn't double drop. Anyways, so I started in 06, 07. I was playing. I got into it because I liked the economics of the game. There was no auction. Well, no, there was an auction. There's no like market value stuff, right? So you had to do your research. You sort of had to know where everything stood and how much you could get for end matters and ores. You had to have a list. You had to have something so that you could know what the actual fair price for things were, and then you could sit there and trade, like with even just with 50 PEDs, you could trade, you could get good deals, and then you could sell for a profit. I sort of liked that. It was like economics, it was like trading stock. I'm a bit of a geek, obviously. I'm doing these YouTube videos, all that. And yeah, like I thought it was a cool thing that this was like a mini economy that you could play with. Like, you know, you could see oil was selling at 105 on market. You could go to Twin Peaks, you could buy it at 102. You can make 3%. You're making nothing in the real world, but it was a way to play out this whole like buying and selling process in the real world without actually using like real world amounts of money for me at the time. So I was trading. I bought some items, like I bought a lot of amps when they were really cheap. And then when amps stopped dropping, like basically TTable things, TT means trade terminal, I sold some of those. I made a little bit of money that way. I got some large loots. I kept trading. I bought a shop in Twin Peaks Mall. Little snafu with that, but I ended up selling it, breaking even. And at that time, Deeds came out, so I put all that money into Deeds. And now I'm where I am now because I kept reinvesting the money in Deeds, and now I have a shit ton of Calypso land Deeds, a lot of Arcadia Deeds, some Compat Deeds, and that's how I make all my money. So I'm saying that like I'm some billionaire, and I'm not. I'm like really low level in this game. If you deposit like $5 a week, you're at my level. Anyways, that's like a quick overview of where Serial Overdrive came from. I was just basically a trader. I sweated. Then once I got enough money, I started trading. I started mining with the profits. I was breaking even mining, so that was okay. And then I got lucky. I hit some big loots. And instead of doing what most people do and using that money to get like better gear or to mine or to hunt more, I used it to buy a shop. And I sold stuff there. I traded, and then I'd sell the stuff in the shop. I had a little bit of a, not company going, but I had a group going. I had a few guys that were working with me. We go to Twin Peaks at various times. Like, we had times down with the buyers and everything. So, like, some of the miners would know, okay, like, it's 5 p.m. or whatever it is, GMT. I'm going to go meet Serial Overdrive, and he's going to buy any of the loot I've got from me, any of the ores or end matters I've got, because these guys would have enough, they'd have enough PEDs that they could cycle through a day without really feeling it. They'd sell it to me, I'd collect it from all these guys. So at one point it would be like I'd log in for 1 hour and I'd maybe get like 2,000 to 3,000 PEDs worth of end matter and ore. I'd sell that at maybe like a 1 to 2% markup. So if you do the math, that would be what, like 60 PEDs I was probably making for every hour I'd log in every day, which isn't bad. Like $6 an hour, that's It's not minimum wage, but it's close. It wasn't taxed. Don't tell anyone in the government that, but no taxes or anything like that on it. And I don't know, I liked it. You're interacting with people, you're talking, you're sort of playing the market. You feel like you're some entrepreneur doing your thing, and in reality you're not. You're playing a video game. And in my case, this video game was like Economics the Game, sponsored by MindArc. So I didn't really have to deposit because of that. Let's see what I got. This was a horrible mining run. If you guys were looking for a mining location, this is a location not to go to. But let's see. This was a really quick video because I didn't find anything. Yeah. Wow. I lost 19 PEDs on a 25 PED run. That's a huge loss. That is a huge loss, and that sucks. But that's how it goes. So yeah, like, sorry this video was so short. I was hoping it was gonna be longer. I was hoping we'd get some good hits, but it didn't happen, right? So, you know, for the people out there watching on Twitch, sorry about it. It's gonna be a short video. For those of you watching on YouTube, sorry, it's gonna be a short video. That's how it goes. Anyways, hopefully you guys liked it. And what is this? Colonist reinforcements. I'm gonna stop this video, and I might be back in a second to investigate this thing. Anyways, I hope you guys liked the video, and until next time, peace.